Hey y'all, my name is Luke. I make bags from high performance materials that would otherwise be discarded, but today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. It's a sport that I've been getting into this summer, finally making the time to learn. So I first learned how to sail when I was like 18, and then eventually learned how to surf and kiteboard a little bit too. But this is called wing foiling, and it incorporates a lot of those sports that I'd learned earlier, and it's just the most addictive thing that I've ever learned how to do. The curve for learning is kind of steep at first, but the payoffs are just immense. It's just so satisfying and such a good flow state activity. It's crazy having that feeling of the board coming up off the water and the sound of the water slapping, stopping, and you're just kind of floating and flying. There's nothing really like it, so I'm definitely super addicted to it now, and try to get out every time that there's any wind down at the local beach here in Columbia City. So it's about 10 minutes from the house here. And yeah, it's super fun and really rewarding, but also pretty difficult. I'm on a 105 liter board here. This will be gibberish to some of you, I'm sure, but it's a board that can do light wind and downwind and SUP flat water paddle ups, which is one of the reasons that I got it, to try to learn on this board. It's got a lot of flotation, and I've got the 82 centimeter mast with the Glide 1325 front wing and the Flare 175 on a short fuse. So I'm super stoked to get on a smaller front wing eventually so I can have more glide and do more carvy turns and learn how to get jibes down pat and eventually tacks too. So it's still a long way of learning ahead of me, which is part of the fun, because I feel like every time I go out I learn something and I make some new muscle memory connections, and eventually I want to be able to paddle into some waves on the ocean, or even if I brought my paddle to the river here when there's no wind and there's some car carriers going by, sometimes they put off a pretty cool wake, and just learning every time that I try to catch one and learning lots by falling lots on the wing foil. So anyway, a little bit different video. Just wanted to share my foiling journey so far, and I know it's different, but it's something that I've been pretty stoked on lately, so I just wanted to share something about that to the channel here. So anyway, thanks so much for watching.